The 2016 Rolls-Royce Wraith Overdose by Spofec. The Rolls-Royce Wraith made its official debut at the 2013 Geneva Motor Show, and in short order, it has caught the eye of aftermarket tuning companies from all over the world. One tuner that has taken a particular liking to the Wraith is Spofec, which has developed a program that gives the Rolls 6.6-liter biturbo V12 engine an improved output of 717 horsepower and 727 pound-feet of torque. Suffice to say, this is something you'd expect from a company that draws its name from the Rolls' iconic Spirit of Ecstasy hood ornament. In addition to the eye-catching engine kit, the program also comes with an aerodynamic kit called Overdose. It also has a customizable interior wherein Wraith owners are more than welcome to design the interior themselves using materials that Spofec has on offer. The kit will likely have its share of fans and detractors, as shown by the dramatic appearance of the Wraith once it passed through Spofec's tuning hands. Whether you like it or not, I suppose, depends on your taste and preference. Continue after the jump to read the full review. Exterior. I'm not averse to giving the Wraith a few aero bits here and there, but this is just ridiculous. The elegant design of the Wraith has been drowned out completely by the massive fenders and wheel arches. The front and rear fenders, in particular, add 2.8 and 5 inches to the front and rear of the Wraith, respectively, eliminating the design symmetry that Rolls-Royce worked hard to create. Even the front bumper looks messy, although I do admit that it was necessary to include it to complement the wider fenders. To be fair, the aero kit isn't a complete mess. The air scoops on both sides of the car just in front of the rear wheel arches help provide the rear brakes with much-needed cooling air. The rear bumper and spoiler lip are two other highlights of the kit as they add some character to that section of the luxury ride. Likewise, there's also a set of 22-inch Spofec SP1 wheels with new carbon ceramic brakes. Interior. The tuner didn't elaborate on the upgrades it has for the Wraith's interior, but it did say that there are a handful of customization options available to would-be customers. These potentially includes leather, alcantara, carbon fiber, and other exotic materials. Drivetrain. Post-upgrades, the Wraith's V12 engine can produce a total of 717 horsepower and 727 pound-feet of torque. The modifications on the Wraith's 6.6-liter biturbo V12 engine mainly include a modified control unit and a new stainless steel sport exhaust system with electronic sound management. This feature of the exhaust allows drivers to switch the engine sound through remote control. Post-upgrades, the Wraith's V12 engine can produce a total of 717 horsepower and 727 pound-feet of torque. Do the math and that adds up to an increase of 85 ponies and 137 pound-feet of twist, resulting in a 0 to 62 mph sprint time of 4.2 seconds, 0.2 seconds quicker than what the standard model is capable of. Sadly, the car's top speed remains at the electronically limited 155 miles per hour. Spofec decided on keeping the limiter because it wanted to preserve the integrity of the tires. Suspension. Spofec added a suspension lowering system that can bring the Wraith's rear section closer to the ground by 1.6 inches whenever the car goes past 87 miles per hour. Anything slower than that and the suspension setting reverts back to its standard configuration. Pricing. Pricing details of the program were not announced by Spofec. The tuner didn't give a reason for that, but I suspect it has something to do with the personalization options the tuner is offering to its would-be customers. Given how prices could change depending on a customer's taste and preference, the best way to get a quote is to contact the tuner directly. Competition. Mercedes-AMG S63 Coupe Black Edition by Mansory. Mansory's program for the Mercedes-AMG S63 Coupe includes a tuner kit that's made up of connecting rods, big end bearings, crankshaft, bearing bushings, a turbocharger, and a suction and compressor system. All those components were thrown into the mix to help the Merc increase its output to a whopping 985 horsepower and 1,034 pound-feet of torque. That translates to a 0 to 60 mph sprint of just 3.2 seconds and a 186 mph top speed. Read our full review here. Bentley Continental GT Sanguis by Mansory. Speaking of Mansory, the German also presented a program for another one of the Wraith's chief rivals, the Bentley Continental GT. The Sanguis program, as Mansory called it, features an engine kit that comes with a new sports exhaust system, a new air filter, and an optimized engine performance graph for the Continental GT's 6.0-liter W12 engine. The result is a car that could hit the road to the tune of 672 horsepower and 575 pound-feet of torque, allowing it to sprint from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds to go with a top speed of 200 miles per hour. Read our full review here. Conclusion. I don't want to speak too negatively about an aftermarket tuning program that gives the Wraith the added power it's been yearning. I just can't take my mind off of that overboard aero kit that really messed up the Wraith's classy and enduring look. This is the kind of tuning program that people are either going to appreciate or ignore completely. From my perspective, I'd probably just wait for another tuner to take a stab at the Wraith. Love it. Useful power upgrade. Interior customization. Available suspension tweaks are welcome and needed. Leave it. Body kit as an acquired taste. Price for the program could be expensive. Be patient and wait for something that suits you better.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.